And we're back. Here we go again. Monkey Business, episode numero dos. Deuces. Number 2. We back again. And guess what? Y'all notice anything? The fucking banner's gone.
It's not covering my face.
You can see his ugly mug.
Right.
The fucking banner's gone. Congratulations. Sorry about dropping the F-bomb. If you got any kids, cover their ears. This show is definitely not kid-friendly. Well, it is, but it isn't at the same time. So,
hide your kids,
act
hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Too Light is in the building one more time.
Woo!
We got Too Light in the building.
Let's get it.
Along with your boy, Easy 606.
If you don't watch this, I'm coming to your porch step.
Yeah, he's coming to your porch step. He already told you in the last video what's going to happen. We might recap that a little bit later.
Doorknobs.
He's coming. But, yeah. We back with another episode, number 2. We're going to talk about some horror movies for y'all today. We're going to recap some 2019 new release horror movies. We're going to give you our opinions, our ratings, and then I'm going to compare them ratings to the IMDb ratings, which is the most popular movie database that's out there. So we're going to see how we stack up to our ratings versus their ratings. Then we'll talk about some new unreleased movies that are coming out and let y'all know about what's going on. So let's start with Us. Jordan Peele, horror thriller. Jordan Peele, as you might know, is a comedian, but he's also ventured out into the film world. His first big release was, what was it?
Get Out.
Get Out. That was a hell of a movie, though. I like that movie.
That was a mind. I said.
It was
a mind fuck.
Yeah. It definitely was. It was a super mind fuck.
Woo!
But however, didn't care for this one.
You didn't care?
Nah, didn't care for it. I thought it was cheesy. Like, I just didn't think. I thought the whole idea of the doubles, like the doppelgangers or whatever, an evil doppelganger or whatever, I thought it was kind of corny. Like, it reminded me of Strangers without the mask. You know what I'm saying? With Strangers, I love that. I love a Strangers movie. Strangers 2 was filmed in parts in Kentucky. So now I enjoyed that movie, but I just couldn't get into Us, man. I just couldn't get into it. Honestly, I gave it a 4, man. 4 out of 10.
I'm gonna have to turn the tables on this one, Easy 606.
Okay.
Well, because I did like the fact that, think about it. We might have a clone out there. These are actually clones that were left underground, you know what I'm saying? So whatever you're doing up here, they're still doing it, but they don't have like the objects, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was pretty cool when they actually, if you remember the ending, you know what I'm saying, the whole twist, she was left behind, you know what I'm saying, the real one, so she fought back, like,
yeah.
So I give it, man, honestly, I gave it a 7 point, no, I give it a 7.6.
7.6 out of 10 from Too Light. I gave it a 4 out of 10. IMDb gave it a 7.1 out of 10. So you're pretty close, 7.1.
I enjoy it.
I went on the opposite spectrum. Didn't care too much for it.
And I also I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, that eventually his movies are going to be tied somehow, somewhat.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard.
So he's doing like some...
Cineblend.com.
Yeah, so he's doing like some shit like they did with that Stephen King show, Castle Rock.
Yep.
You know how they tied all Stephen King's movies together?
Right.
And they kind of like made that town surrounding all of his movies?
Mm-hmm. And if you notice in some Stephen King's movies, like you see Derry, the name Derry.
Yeah.
Pennywise.
Yeah.
Especially, that's going to be our next topic we're going to talk about. So you see the next one. So I'll just wait for that. But
yeah, definitely, man. So, Us, recap, 7 what?
7.6.
7.6 out of 10. I gave it a 4 out of 10. IMDb gave it a 7.1 out of 10. So we're going to keep it rolling, man. One that I was really looking forward to that came out this year was the Pet Sematary remake. Um, I mean, it didn't let me down. The storyline was dope. Um, how everything went was dope. How they changed the plot a little bit was the best part, in my opinion. Um, you know, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie yet, pause it, fast forward, whatever you got to do. I'll put it in the title to make sure you don't even make it this far. But there will be spoiler alerts in this, just for those who haven't seen it yet. So, anyway, I liked how, right when you think it's going to follow, like it followed the movie Suit.
Yeah.
And then right when you thought that it was going to follow the movie and you see Gage run out for that truck.
Right.
And the dad dives out and grabs him. And then the truck ends up killing the daughter instead of Gage.
Right.
Thought that was fucking crazy. I like how they twisted that.
Right.
Church, like they made him evil as fuck. I liked how they made him like that raggedy and evil.
Right.
Like the first one, he was hard to beat because that gray cat was just scary as fuck anyway. But they did a good job making Church really evil, and then the whole twist that they did on the movie with adding, you know, the dad burying the daughter in the pet cemetery, she coming back, and ended up, you know, coming after them.
Oh.
What?
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah. So, only thing I was confused on the movie, though, a little.
What's up?
Alright, so you remember the mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her sister.
Yeah.
That's the only part of the whole movie I was like, I guess because I did walk away for a second to get some popcorn.
Yeah.
Was
I
she,
mean,
she wasn't dead, was she?
yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, she, what had happened is like she was supposed to take her, in one part of the movie, it shows where she was supposed to take her sister food or whatever, but she didn't want to go up, so she put it in the dummy waiter.
Yeah.
And the sister fucking fell and got killed in that dummy waiter.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and that's why she was, you know, she was being like, she was kind of haunting her a little bit.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's where the whole sister thing came in. It was kind of weird because it was another story by itself.
Mm-hmm.
You had the original, you know, the original storyline with Church and the pet cemetery,
Right.
and then the daughter's death, and then the mother and the sister thing, and then the end when she came back to take everybody out.
Right.
It was definitely like, I liked the movie. There were some parts that were kind of played out, but man, I was kind of crucial with it. I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Right.
I mean, it was good, but it's not something. I don't think it's something that I would rewatch a bunch of times.
Right. I
It doesn't really have a lot of replay value.
I'm a big fan of. I mean, if you can't at least keep it to the original, you know, don't make it at all. But this movie was pretty. I thought it was pretty decent. You know, especially when the boy got hit by the car at the beginning, and he was just like, you know, saying, he's telling him and all that. Excuse me. And then what's the old dude's name? Forgot his name. The old dude.
Oh. I can't think of his name in the movie. I know exactly who you're talking about, though. He's been in a bunch of movies.
And he told him, like, you know what I'm saying, straight, you know what I'm saying, take the cat.
Yeah.
You know, that's the part of the Edward Furlong version, right? Where he told him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's pretty cool with that part.
He told him to basically, he knew what would happen, you know, and he told him that, he's like, do you want to make your daughter happy? And, you know, and then the guy said yes, of course, and he took him to the pet cemetery, knowing that would open up a floodgate, you know, because.
Could you imagine living behind one of those?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Definitely a decent flick. What would you give it?
Honestly, I give it a 5.9.
You got a 5.9 out of 10. I got a 6 out of 10. IMBD gave it a 6 out of 10 also. So we hit that one pretty much dead on. next movie that I chose was the extremely wicked, shockingly evil and vile Ted Bundy Netflix movie that came out this year. A lot of mixed feelings for this movie. I heard about it. I heard Zac Efron was playing Ted Bundy, and I'm not gonna lie, that kind of turned me off. You know what I mean? Mr. High School Musical playing one of the most notorious fucking serial killers, man. That kind of turned me off. But then they kind of got me back because they recorded 70% of the movie in Northern Kentucky, Erlanger and Covington.
Did you
And
see what
Newport.
restaurant was down there?
Yeah, the Pepper Pot.
And whose favorite restaurant is that?
Hey, that's one of my favorite. Shout out to the Pepper Pod, Newport, Kentucky. It's open 24/7. They got some nice little delicacies in there for those late concert nights when nothing else is open and you don't want to hit the Awful Waffle and you don't want to hit IHOP. Hit that Pepper Pod, Newport,
Try
Kentucky.
the tuna.
Stay away from the tuna. The tuna fucks you up. I think they put acid in it. Even more better. He's even more better. But anyway, the Ted Bundy Netflix special. Like I said, mixed feelings. I was really pissed off when after I watched that movie because, you know, I gave it the benefit of the doubt and watched it because, you know, even though Zac Efron played Ted Bundy, I gave it the benefit of the doubt. I thought it was, hey, this might be decent. But then I'm sitting there watching this movie waiting for it to get crazy. Like, this is a movie about Ted Bundy, a serial killer. I want to see some action, man. I want to see him fucking cut up one of his victims, or I want to see him beat a bitch with a fucking baseball bat or something. I want to see some action, like make it an all-around horror movie. But nah, this was like a fucking love story, man. This was Ted Bundy's love story. It showed him at the softest points in his life. You know, he fell in love with this woman and kept his alter life, behind closed doors, and didn't really let her in on his past or his extracurricular activities. Made her fall for him, and then she got caught up in the bullshit. And I mean, you just have to watch the movie. I'm not gonna say it was a bad movie because it was decent for what it was. If I was wanting to watch a real life story, like a true story about somebody's love life, it would have been an excellent movie. But I'm watching a Ted Bundy movie and I wanted to see some action, man. The most action we got is when he jumped out the fucking court window. And it was funny because if you look at that scene, that was in, I do believe that was downtown Covington.
Yeah.
And they CGI'd the mountains in the background.
I was about to bring that up.
Yeah. So if you're watching that, you can see him obviously when he's running down the street. You can see all the buildings from Covington.
Right.
But then if you look off, you see the mountain in the background they CGI'd. I thought that was pretty fucking crazy.
It was right when that movie came out. There was a meme like, so someone living in Kentucky your whole life. Where the hell we got mountains or something?
Oh yeah.
Or something like that. I'm like,
yeah, we don't have fucking mountains, man. We got a few hills.
Yeah.
That's about it, man. But anyway, Ted Bundy, the Netflix special, 5 out of 10.
yeah, I completely agree with you. Like, they did come out with something else a long time ago, or you know what I'm saying, where it was just cheesy. Nobody didn't really watch it. I forgot the name of it, but it was based on Ted Bundy.
Okay.
And it wasn't like, I'll send you a link sometime, but it was horrible. But this right here, I agree, I feel like it was a love story. I mean, if I want to watch a love story, I'd go watch Lifetime Movie Channel or something.
Exactly, man.
You know, I'm sorry.
It was like The Notebook featuring
Right.
Ted Bundy.
Right. Like, there's one scene where he hits the girl in the head, and where he's in the car. Yeah, like she's
Oh, and the Beetle, yeah.
yeah, and then he hits her in the head. You know, that's like what. And then the picture of the decapitated body. That's all that really.
It was kind of cool at the end where he finally broke down and told his wife, you know,
Yeah.
where he wrote on the window or whatever, where he hid the chick at or whatever.
Right. I'm surprised, like, in real life, though, situation, he actually thought he was going to beat his case. He had a chance. You know what I mean? That right there, I'm like, huh.
Yeah, it was wild, man. Like, it definitely puts you into his mind a little bit. That's why I said it wasn't a total failure, but it just wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't what I wanted to see. So that's why I gave it a 5 out of 10. Would you give it?
I'm gonna give. You said 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it. I give it for effort 5.4 because I thought it was, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Netflix.
5 out of 10, 5.4 out of 10. IMBD gave it a 6.7 out of 10, which again is not bad because you have people who actually like the movie because of the storyline, and a lot of people really like that love story angle, especially the females out there.
Right.
So, yeah, 5 out of 10, 5.4 out of 10. IMB said a 6.7 out of 10. And man, that wraps it up for the 3 horror movie reviews for this episode number 2 of Monkey Business. So let's jump on into the upcoming shit, man. The stuff I'm personally looking forward to. First movie that I picked that I'm looking forward to in 2019, which is scheduled to come out this year, is 3 from Hell. 3 from Hell. The Rob Zombie classic sequel to Devil's Rejects. And House of a Thousand Corpses, absolutely. And everybody thought that it was over. They thought Devil's Rejects was it. They went out in a blaze of glory, or so they thought. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Is it going to be a prequel? Is it going to be prior to House of a Thousand Corpses?
I have a theory.
Or is it going to be a real life sequel? Like, the motherfuckers didn't go out in a blaze of glory.
Right.
Or maybe it was all a dream. Maybe they didn't go out in that blaze of glory. Maybe that was a dream. Maybe they wrecked and knocked themselves out and were dreaming. You never know. But 3 from Hell from Rob Zombie, man. What do you think? Are you looking forward to that one?
I'm definitely looking forward to it. I mean, my theory is I think that, like, what's this bullshit? Like,
Yeah.
some of them.
Yeah.
You didn't see blood in the Devil's Rejects when they're getting shot at.
No?
You didn't?
No? I don't think so.
'Cause when they getting shot,
I know it. I don't. I honestly don't recall, man. That's a detail that I don't recall.
I swear when they hit Sig Haig, that's that right, sorry. I saw blood hit him, but
Man, I'm gonna have to go back and check that out because I really and honestly couldn't tell you
right.
100%. But I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, 3 from Hell. And it's scheduled for 2019 later in the year. We'll see how that goes.
Predicting October.
I would love to see it in October, man. I'm an October baby. Love that shit.
Whew.
Last year, Halloween dropped on my birthday.
Yeah,
Woo.
yeah.
That was dope. That was really dope. Not to jump the gun, I really wasn't even going to talk about this in this episode, but I got to now. Halloween 2 has been confirmed officially. Jamie Lee Curtis officially has taken the role, and they are doing a number 2, and it is scheduled to drop October in 2020. They're going to start filming ASAP, and hopefully they're done. They want to have everything complete and start making the promo runs in early next year.
I think my idea of the ending too, or alternate ending, where he was in the truck the whole time.
Hey, you never know,
That would
man.
have been dope.
All I know is I told people after that first one that he was alive, because when they went back on that second view, he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker ain't Houdini, Actually, he is kind of like Houdini, though, because he do be popping up. He could be. And might not be telling y'all something. You never know.
Wait, you telling me Michael Myers here right now?
Never know. You never know. But anyway, man, there's so many. I've got a list here that I wrote down. And there's just so many. I think next would probably be it. Chapter 2. Scheduled to drop on September 6th. 2019.
I'm waiting.
It Part 2.
The cast is phenomenal.
Yeah, the cast looks dope.
For the adults.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a pretty strong lineup.
Yeah.
They got Bill. What's his name? How you say that? Bill Hader.
Mm-hmm.
He's in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt in it. Cause he played the fat kid. What's his name? The big kid with he had the bear shirt on.
Yeah, I can't think of the names right now.
I just saw the lineup for the first time a couple weeks
I
ago.
watched so many fucking movies, bro. I don't remember
Right.
names. Unless you're a main character, I don't remember the names.
So what do you think they're gonna do with this?
It's gonna be something fresh, man. It's a continuation, chapter 2, man. I think it's going to be. I know definitely they're going to do, where they come back, so many years later, however many years. I forgot what is it 20? Was it every 20 years or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're definitely going to come back as adults, which you just alluded to. Man, I want to see it. That's pretty much all there is.
I'm definitely down to go.
Child's Play, which hit the movie theater last week. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on it. I definitely want to check it out. I've heard people that didn't like it because of the appearance of Chucky, with him being more CGI'd or whatever. I've heard people say that the movie concept was dope, the kills were dope, everything was dope except his look.
Yeah.
They said, the movie story was awesome. Even the dude's voice, Mark Hamill, his voice, they said, was awesome with Chucky.
Yeah.
If it wasn't just for his physical appearance.
Right.
So, like, if, they could have fucked around and made him look more Chucky-ish.
Right.
Or more, evil than look like he looks like a goddamn...
You like something off of Team America.
Man, he doesn't look like no serial killer type doll. I mean, the real Chucky didn't either until he really started to get fucked up.
That was at end of 3 where he went through. At the end of 3 where he ended up getting the stitches.
Yeah.
See that right there.
That's when he really started taking that more scary look. Is when he really got fucked up. Started getting burnt and fucking cut up and.
Right. See, I like the idea though. They did something different. Maybe they could do it with different. Not Chucky. Didn't use Chucky. They could do somebody else, like a different type of doll type.
Yeah. Well, they've changed his appearance in the past.
Right.
You got the original movies up to the newer ones, and Seed of Chucky. After Seed of Chucky, they started fucking with him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, like, the newer ones, the Cult of Chucky and stuff like that, he was a different looking doll.
Right.
But it wasn't to the extreme of what he is now.
Right.
In the new movie. I'm definitely ready to go see it, man, because I want to, I'm going to form my own opinion. Like I said, I've seen mixed reviews. People either love it or they hate it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Hey, I got 2 free movie passes. We can do them all.
Hey, it is what it is, man. We'll be back with a movie review for that.
Yeah.
As soon as we see it, we'll be back with a review on that for sure. I seen Zombieland 2. Double tap, Zombieland 2, coming out October 11th, 19.
Bring your Twinkies.
Hell yeah, bring your Twinkies, or fucking Woody Harrelson will fucking knock that ass out. Woody Harrelson's the shit though.
Oh, yeah.
I love the first movie. It was an awesome little, like, what do you call it? Like a spoof type thing. Woody Harrelson and his Twinkie addiction.
Bill fucking Murray.
Yeah, Bill fucking Murray, man. That movie was awesome. I really liked the cast. They had an awesome cast.
Very fun to watch.
It was a good movie all the way through, and I can't wait to see what they do with the second one. Like Zombieland 2, Double Tap, October 11th, 2019. Huh?
All the rules he was writing down.
Oh, yeah.
So.
No, definitely. We'll see what's going on with that. One I wrote down because I was kind of taken back to some nostalgic moments. Are You Afraid of the Dark? The childhood show from Nickelodeon. They're making it into a movie. It's scheduled out in October.
Right.
October 4th. Another October movie. October's killing it, man.
October's the best time to watch horror, definitely.
Exactly. Are You Afraid of the Dark? October 4th, 2019. I haven't heard a lot about it. I've just seen a couple of the little pilots and the trailers,
Yeah.
and it looks pretty interesting. I'm waiting to see what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, I haven't watched any trailers, but I'm definitely going to watch it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Check them out.
I just hope they don't do the whole concept of Goosebumps.
No.
I hope not.
Hell no.
There's actually another one too, man. If I can add real quick. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yeah.
That book we grew up reading as a kid that they took off the shelves and now they're bringing it to the movie theaters.
Hell yeah.
They brought the book back. But that looks pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
Had to add that in there.
I definitely want to check that out also. Then you've got, let's see, Annabelle Comes Home. That actually comes out the 25th. That's today, right?
Right.
Today, yeah. Annabelle Comes Home hits theaters today. So if you're a Annabelle fan, then you might want to check that out. There's a lot of hype around that movie.
Yeah. Is she more active in this one? Like she's like, that's why.
A lot more active, so it could be some good shit.
Right.
And then I put 2 on here that have actually already hit cinemas and they're out on. Well, no, one's still in cinemas and one's out on DVD and stuff like that. And I just watched it this past Sunday. But I Spit on Your Grave, Deja Vu, 2019. It came out April 23rd. It wasn't bad. It's kind of corny in some spots. The cinematography wasn't that great because they tried. If you've ever seen the original I Spit on Your Grave from like the 70s or 80s, it was basically a continuation of that, like 20, 30 years down the road.
Right.
So the original chick from that movie, she's grown up and has a daughter in this one.
Yeah, I seen the trailer.
And the family of the people that she killed in the first one, the ones that raped her and everything, the family that she killed, they come for her and her daughter in this one for revenge.
Right.
I mean, it was a wicked little story. Like if it had better cinematography,
Right.
and they spent a little bit more money making the movie, I think it could have been
So
done.
they kind of did in an example, like a little bit like Halloween, kind of how they took after, saying when she, Jamie Lee, when Laurie Strode was younger,
Yeah.
and then it brought, saying modern day, saying.
Oh yeah, it was like
okay.
like a continuation.
Continuation.
Yeah, it was definitely, like I said, the concept, the actual movie wasn't bad. Everything was good except it was just a low budget film.
I seen the 2010 original one. I seen the second one. I didn't see the third one yet.
I loved the first remake and the second remake, the 2010 and
She was
another one.
kick-ass.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved the concept. You know what I mean? I love the female revenge movie. The dudes fucking did some vile shit to her, and she came back and gave it to him tenfold, man. This shit was fucking wicked as fuck. Definitely love the I Spit on Your Grave series. Like I said, the new one, you have to watch it and form your own opinion. It's just kind of low budget. That's the only problem I had with it. And then the last movie that I'm thinking about checking out is Ma.
What's her name?
I don't know.
I see her in so much stuff.
I need to write down some of these names because I don't know the
I'm
people's
watching
names.
that trailer. I've seen it a couple times. That fits her, man. Like,
Oh yeah,
she seems like she's that type of lady. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah, definitely. The Ma trailers was dope. Like, you know what I mean? The kids asking her to buy alcohol and she's like, no. And then all of a sudden it just shows her like, yeah, we party,
Yeah.
She seems like she's gonna be that real cool type people, let you party at her house.
Yeah.
And she turns out to be a fucking psycho. Like, that shit, man. I'm excited to see that. I should have went and seen it in the cinema, but I kind of forgot that it was out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to catch it when it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray or when it hits one of the streaming sites, man. I'm going to try to check that out as soon as possible. But anything else, man? Is there any horror movies you're trying to catch lately? Or
Horror movies? Shoot. There's actually one, I heard they're going to do, I don't know. It's been talked about for years. Check out. I get my source from Cineblend.com.
Mm-hmm.
They always come out with some new stuff. I heard they're gonna try to reboot, and they've been talking about it for years. The Final Destinations.
Okay.
So I don't know what they're gonna do. It was gonna be a complete reboot. Like they tricked us with 5.
Yeah.
To make it, but ended up being the prequel. So
Final Destinations were always good. Like I really liked like 1, 2, 3. I don't vaguely remember 4. 1, 2, and 3 I remember pretty well. But
4 was a NASCAR.
oh, okay.
Yeah, or the race.
Yeah, man, definitely were a good series. I just don't know if it's too soon though, man, because those aren't really old movies.
I don't know. I mean, 2011 was 5 last year.
Okay.
So I mean,
I guess they are kind of old. Maybe we're just old.
I just hope they come up with some new ideas, bright ideas. Tony, I can't say that. Tony Todd also wants to redo the Candyman. So
Oh,
come on.
that's definitely yeah. Candyman would be dope.
He scared the crap out of me when I was a kid.
I want to see another Versus movie.
What is it?
Another Versus movie,
Versus.
like Freddy versus Jason.
Oh,
I'll tell you the one I want. I want the Freddy. No, I want Jason and Michael. Everybody, that's the biggest thing in horror. You know, when you hear about matchups, you always hear da 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 da. Freddy and Michael's number 1 always.
now my question is which well, you said Freddie and Michael.
Freddy and Michael. No,
Jason.
Jason and Michael.
Oh, I'm like,
My bad.
You good.
My bad. Jason and Michael. You talking about the 2 behemoths?
Which Jason?
You talking about the big fucking, you know, the psychological fucking crazy deranged Jason Voorhees versus the fucking enigmatic fucking stalking fucking maniac fucking Michael Myers, man. Like, just them 2 behemoths colliding, and they're both huge.
Titans right there, man.
Yeah, and I mean, neither one of them is really like got very many weaknesses.
Oh, water for Jason.
With Jason, yeah, and Michael's weakness is his family. Some of his family.
Yeah.
Only time I've ever seen him get soft is around some of his family members.
Like, yeah. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for that. I think it'd be. I'm definitely gonna pay to see it.
Oh yeah.
I even pay to see another Jason vs. Freddy Part 2. I mean,
Oh yeah. I just didn't like that one. I mean, I love the movie, but it was kind of. I like how they made it. It's kind of unfair, but they made it fair.
right.
Because you know, I mean, with Jason being a physical form and Freddy being in your mind, in your imagination,
Right.
it was kind of unfair. But then how they did it, you know, with
Right.
making it even, that was kind of dope.
That was like, I think that was for horror fans. I think that was the most intense or most wanted movie to be made. Ever,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Out of horror.
It definitely will go down as a classic for
Oh,
sure. I just hope they do another Versus, man. There's a bunch of them I'd like to see. You know, I like to see, you know, Michael and Jason. I like to see like Leatherface and fucking, I don't know, like Leatherface and Pinhead or something, or Chucky versus Leprechaun. You know what I'm saying? They're both about the same size.
Right.
You know?
That'd be funny. They usually gonna make that funny as hell. Though.
Oh, dude, it would be funny. Fucking Chucky be like fucking around with him with like some weed references and
Right.
shit.
And we have to have Warwick Davis doing it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
That shit was dope.
You seen any of the new Leprechauns?
I've seen all of them except the last one,
The sci-fi one, the
the
one.
newest one.
Honestly, I thought that was pretty decent for sci-fi.
Yeah, the last one I saw I wasn't too happy with. The
Origins.
one that they had Hornswoggle from WWE play. It didn't even look like a fucking leprechaun.
Didn't people give him shit for that?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I don't know, bro.
I don't know.
It
Definitely. Maybe they're talking about something new too. Something like, You know, like I think we could use a new character, a new horror, like, well, not icon, but somebody, because like Jeepers Creepers 4 comes out next year apparently, so.
Jeepers Creepers, that was a sci-fi release too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And that wasn't too bad.
It was supposed to be actually a theater release, but apparently old charges for the director on a case. I don't want to get into details on like talk about those cases, but it was. I mean, I thought it was pretty decent.
It wasn't too bad, especially for a sci-fi release.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Well, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Episode 2. You know what I'm saying? Episode deuce for Monkey Business with Easy 606. My guest co-host, Too Light. Episode 3 will be out not this Friday, but the next Friday. Not for sure on the topic yet. We're going to discuss the topics and we're going to line that up when we get done with this. And we'll get ready for that new episode 3 for y'all. We ain't going nowhere no time soon. Be ready. It's still coming. In between time, look out for my other podcasts that I do one-offs. We got a new one called Fat Kid Snack Club, which I'm going to be doing about every week. So you'll get a new episode of that next week. This is going to drop tonight. It's supposed to drop Friday, but Too Late's a slacker. Blame him. Everybody blame him.
It's my fault. Blame me. Slap me in the face with
Hell
a
yeah.
cucumber.
Slap him in the face with a cucumber. He likes to be slapped in the face with circular long objects.
Especially Joe Black, if he's watching.
Yeah, shout out to Joe Black. That's my guy.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah. Very, very nice dude. A little odd sometimes.
Yeah. Calls me butt boy.
Yeah. Kind of reeks of Little Debbie cakes, but it's all good. We love you, Joe. Love you. But yeah, man, this was episode 2. Episode 3's coming. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell on this video so you'll be notified whenever we drop something new. Y'all don't want to miss it. Make sure y'all comment below. Anything y'all want to see us talk about, comment below. Same thing on the other podcast. Any kind of snacks or anything you want to see me try, whatever, hit me up and we'll make that happen for y'all, man. Once again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Love y'all. Hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. It don't matter. Be honest with us. But yeah.
Keep it 100.
Keep it 100. Once again, the Monkey Business Podcast is brought to you by the 606shop.com for all your 606 needs. We got the new shirts up. We got new hats up. We got all kinds of new shit going up.
Hats are fresh.
We got the hats. I'm wearing one of them. We got others on the site. We got rare breed hats. We got flat bill hats. We got snapback hats. We got drawstring bags coming out next week. We got hoodies coming out this fall. We got plenty of new shit for y'all. We got new music coming.
Oh.
Yeah, we got the women's line coming.
I'll try them on.
New music coming. Everything. Too Light is gonna model the women's clothing line. So make sure y'all check that out on his page. Make sure y'all add him, follow all that shit. But yeah, much love. We signing out.